Hello, welcome back to another edition of the Weeping Prophet by Sister Philomena. So today I will be talking about flooding of people to churches. Flooding occurs when prolonged rain falls over several days or intense rain for a short period of time. Can also take place when water control structures such as dams are damaged. When this happens, it poses dangers to human life through destroying their belongings, inundating properties and businesses, damaging of vital infrastructures, and it blocks access to essential public services. However, I am dealing with the flooding of people to churches for solutions to their problems. People go to churches for different reasons. They want to have personal encounter with God. They want to offload their problems from their shoulders. They want to be liberated from difficulties and hardship. They want success and they want prosperity. It is a great pity that leaders of most churches are using psychological approaches in dealing with their church members. The first of all, expose the painful memories to the affected persons with intentions of reintegrating their pressured emotions with their current awareness. It is good that those affected persons should have access to information about his predicament, but the mistakes of their pastors are that those people are not led to God. For if they were led to God, they will have good perspective of their problems and of God. They will be able to manage their solutions, their situations very well. The question is, do those pastors actually want those people to be in control of their lives, or do they want to be seen as solution to those problems and not God? Nevertheless, the problem we have is that churches are being flooded by people who are seeking the solutions to their problems and not people who are seeking the face of God. Whether I call it avalanche or flooding, it is still caused by unnatural causes and it has destructive powers. When we have this in mind, then we should remember that whatever that push you to God have the ability to destroy your peace of mind or destroy you as a person. Those problems are only redirecting you to your God. Those problems are eye openers to you as a child of God. Those problems are saying, run to God. But it appears that some people have no insight to what is going on around them, spiritually and physically. Brothers and sisters, hear this today. If you were at any point in time driven to the church because of a stubborn problem of any type, it is the will of God that you will come to the church to look for the solution of that problem. And it is also the will of God that you stay. If you were drawn to church because of a problem, the simple truth is that that problem is just redirecting you to your God. The path to your peace will be clear and your ties with God will be solidified. Now, the number of the people all over the world flooding to churches is so alarming. The worst part of it is most of them don't get their answers and they move from one church to the other. Hear this today. Your pastors prayed and you prayed, and still the rain didn't fall on your dry land. The problem lies with you. What actually was your intention upon arriving to the church of to the house of God? Did you come to carry God's blessings and give glory to yourself? You will praise yourself, wow, I'm a hard working person. There are people who work harder than you. Do you just come to give God your heart for a short time and the very next hours after blessing you, you will give it to the world? If your problems in life are still lingering and the answers to your prayers are not forthcoming, change your attitude to God. Always remember that God sees all and knows all, and He knows all our secret intentions. You can lie to your pastors, but you can't lie to God. This means that if God doesn't say the genuine repentance, you are not getting the answers to your problems. My fellow Christians, the multitude of people flooding to church, like when there is an avalanche, is as a result of what we are not doing right as Christians. God is still powerful. God still answers prayers. But the prayers of a sinner, according to the Bible, are abominations to God. The prayers of sinners are abomination to God. Sleeping in churches will not solve the problems. Being your pastor bank alert will not save you from those problems. Belonging to every organization in the church will not solve your problem. The only thing that will solve your problem in this age with this mysterious wickedness released all over the world is worshiping God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and having no other God beside Him. The key to surviving all this wickedness is accepting Christ in your life. There is a difference between being a churchgoer and being a real born again Christian. We cannot deceive God. If all the people flood into the church are born again, our world will be a better place to live in. God bless you. Francis Philomena, the will be prophet.